Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing with you all my winter wellness arsenal. I'm going to be showing you all of my favorites to keep your family healthy and thriving, to boost their immunity during the dreaded cold and flu season during the winter months. So let's get right into it. Okay, first things first, I think it's important to note that your number one tool to staying healthy and to thriving during all seasons is always going to be a good diet, right? So I want to share 3 books that are my absolute favorite resources. There's obviously more, but I love these and they align perfectly with, just the lifestyle that I live, the holistic lifestyle, and just trying to do my best as a mom by my children and my family. So I want to share those with you. Let's go ahead and grab them. I call it the Nourishing Traditions trilogy because there's 3 books, right? I think there's another one, but I could be wrong. But anyway, that's why I call it, because I have 3 of them. So this one is just like the main one. This is the Nourishing Traditions, the cookbook. So it's for adults and children. And then you have the other one that is the Nourishing Traditions book, Baby and Child Care. And then last one, the Nourishing Traditions Cookbook for Children. And these are loaded with amazing recipes, from gummies to broths to stocks, soups, fermentation, like so many different things. So these are a wealth of knowledge. I will link these, and everything that I show today is going to be linked. But yes, these are awesome. And there's just something about having a tangible book in my hand, a tangible resource. Because yes, you can jump online and you can get a recipe online, but when you could grab your favorite book and you could put your little sticky notes and highlight and fold up all that stuff, like, I'm here for that. So these books, yes. Okay, first on my winter wellness arsenal list is Fermented Honey Garlic. So take a look at this. Fermented honey garlic. Look at this awesomeness. I've already had this, make sure it's closed. I've had this one for a while already. As you can see, the honey has become more liquidy. It's pretty much thinned out. The garlics are starting to sink and it's getting darker, and so it's just getting more beneficial and more potent as time goes on. So I'm going to link the article of teaching you all how to make it, DIY. And this is just awesome because the fermented honey garlic, first of all, let me tell you guys this, it tastes delicious. And the first time that I made it, and when I smelled it, I just couldn't help but think of wings, where I'm like, bro, this would make some bomb wing sauce. And I actually am gonna do that. And I just know that it's gonna be so delicious. So if you don't know, garlic is known for its antimicrobial and antiviral properties. So when you mix that with honey, which is also antimicrobial and antiviral and has phytonutrients, like it's a phytonutrient powerhouse, you mix those 2 together, ferment them, the whole process, it just makes for a powerhouse remedy that you can take at any sign of a cough, or just feeling sick, feeling feverish, or just feeling under the weather. You feel like your throat hurts. You feel like whatever you start to feel during the season, you literally can just grab a teaspoon of this and just the honey, or you can take a clove of the garlic and chew on it. You can do both. It's awesome, and literally you'll begin to reap the benefits. Like, you'll literally begin to feel better. Or you can just take it daily as an immune booster. I like to take it like when I know that we're going out and we're going to be around a lot of people. I like to just start taking it the week of, just to boost our immunity in case we do come in contact with whatever someone has, or just whatever's happening outside. So this, yes, I'm gonna attach the blog post so you guys can make it, because it's so easy to make and it is such an awesome remedy to have. So Next on the list is going to be a cough syrup. So this one is a homemade cough syrup. It's kind of the same idea as the honey and garlic, but this one is just honey and onions. So the thing about onions is onions are an expectorant. So basically that means that it clears mucus, and it fights the mucus and helps you clear it quicker. And so this is an awesome option because you can literally make it at home. I always do recommend raw honey because of the benefits that you get from raw honey as opposed to pasteurized honey. The point is, raw honey, onions, and this just makes an awesome homemade cough syrup. I'm gonna strain this, and then I'm just gonna save it and put it in my fridge. And then I also have 2 other options if this is something that you don't want to do. I'll show you 2 brands that I do love and I recommend to have. Okay, so those are Wish Garden Kick It Cough and Earthly Cough Be Gone. So if you just wake up and you're just like Like you're just like, you have a cough and you need some help, you need quick remedy, you need some relief, I would recommend doing the homemade cough syrup and just having this too, because say you're out and you don't want to lug around a big thing, you can just have this and make sure you stay on your dosages and stuff like that. And the thing is, these things are super effective because of the ingredients. The ingredients are natural, they're normal, they're herbs, so they're working with your body to heal, as opposed to conventional cough syrups that are terrible. Let me tell you, what is that word? Diethylene glycol. They are literally toxic chemicals. They are used in cars, antifreeze, like all these crazy things. And then you have food colorings, red 40, yellow 6, all this horrible stuff in these medicines that are supposed to make you feel better, but they're not. One, they barely work. Two, if anything, they're just suppressing symptoms. They're not even getting to the root of the issue. And three, they're like, okay, you want to fix your cough? I'm gonna give you this. And then you got all these terrible ingredients coming in that are just wreaking havoc on many things and functions in your body that are not working synergistically and holistically with your body to heal. So I would completely stay away from that, because it's just garbage. And you don't want that in your body or in your child's body. So homemade cough syrup and an earthly cough be gone, and a Wish Garden kick cough. Next on the list is Usnea lichen, and this one is another DIY. This is wild harvested, but I'm gonna link one that you can purchase. That's also awesome and organic and stuff like that. It's just this one was homemade. So the thing about Usnea lichen is I would say this is a must-have. This is like a powerhouse, because this is a natural antibiotic and antifungal. So say you or one of your kiddos gets like one of those illnesses, whether it be like RSV or croup or bronchitis, pneumonia, all these things that would call for antibiotics, which are terrible because they kill the gut flora. Obviously, if it's a life-threatening situation, do what you have to do, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying for things that can be treated at home, where you're like, okay, it's just a really bad cough and XYZ, whatever the case is, and it comes down to needing, and you need antibiotics because there's some type of infection, but you know that it's treatable, then this is the best thing to have, because it's natural and it's going to work with your body or your child's body, and it's not gonna kill their gut flora. It's not gonna wreak havoc in their gut, and it's not gonna cause another host of issues while you're trying to fix one thing and then a whole bunch of other things get messed up because of antibiotics. But this is awesome, and I say that this is definitely a must-have, especially during the colder months, because just things get wild sometimes, and all these crazy things want to pop up, and it's like, this is definitely something that you want in your kit. All right, next on the list we have Rosita cod liver oil. This is one of the best cloves, CLO, right, cod liver oil, that you will find on the market. It is wild and raw, no heat or chemicals used. There's a specific extraction method where it keeps the integrity of it, right? And this is a must-have. Like, this is not something that we take every day, but it is something that I have just like as a preventative measure, or it just depends, because I'm very big on a whole food diet. That's where we get most of our stuff. And then when we need more of an immunity booster, we need more things, that's where supplements come in, and they help us and they aid us. It's not like it's there. My supplements are not the pillar. Our diets are the pillars, and then these come in as like support and aiding us. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, Rosita is awesome because this is high in omega 3s, and it's high in vitamin A and vitamin D. And the reason why that's super important, especially during the winter months, is because obviously I think a lot of us are vitamin D deficient as it is, but especially during the winter months, right? Because most people are inside most of the day. And so you're already lacking in that, and this will be an awesome supplement to take so that you're not lacking in vitamin D. And then also this is high in vitamin A, which is awesome because when we get fevers, when our children get fevers, it depletes vitamin A like almost instantaneously. Like it depletes your vitamin A. And why is vitamin A important? Vitamin A plays a huge role in our immune system. And so we want to make sure that we're like we got our vitamin A on lock, you know, and not depleted in that, because then the natural processes when you're trying to combat a fever, when you're trying to combat illness and inflammation, it's going to be harder because you don't have enough vitamin A in your body. And so this is an awesome supplement. My kiddos, I mean, they also have capsules, and some people start off by taking the capsules, giving the capsules to their kids because you can't taste it as much, and then they kind of like graduate to the liquid. But I just give it to my kids, they take it, and then they just chase it down with water. And so yes, this is awesome. This is an absolute must-have. Victory song. Can you please put this in the fridge for me, because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here. Thank you, my baby. So, cod liver oil. All right, next on the list is one of my, all of these are my faves, so I'm just gonna keep saying these are my favorites, because literally this is part of my arsenal. This is not something that I'm just pushing and selling. These are things that I take myself. These are things that my children take, my husband. These are in our home, and we love them, and we trust, and I recommend them. So they're all my favorites. But Ion, Intelligence of Nature, the gut support. So are you guys ready to live your best gut life? Like, let's talk about this. So I have my travel size one here, but we got a huge family, so you know, get the big size, whatever you can get, right? One of the things that I love about Ion is that it diversifies your microbiome. So that's why instead of taking probiotics, we take Ion every day, because like I said, it diversifies the microbiome as opposed to just giving your body only specific probiotics. Anyway, that's a lot to get into. So think of your gut as like this thriving, like bustling ecosystem in you, right? That's your gut. It influences the rest of our body, like our overall health. So it influences our digestion, our immune system, our brain, other functions in our body. So that's why gut health is so important. You want to make sure that your gut health is being taken care of. And then another thing that I really love about this is that it protects our gut lining. It protects it seals the gut lining, and it protects our gut from toxic chemicals like glyphosate, and which a lot of people, including myself, you know, depending on things that we eat, that are getting from produce and just all this stuff. And this is like our number one defense against that, where it's like, cool, I'm gonna seal the gut lining, I'm gonna keep all these disgusting toxins out, I'm gonna diversify your microbiome, and your gut health is gonna be. So make sure you get this. I can't stress enough how important it is to have good gut health. Like literally, it's the influencer of all the other things that are going on in your body. So this is a must-have. All right, next I want to talk about a few products from Earthly. I love Earthly. They make some really awesome, organic, non-toxic, very potent tinctures for kids and adults, and I think that they're just really awesome to have on hand. So this one is called, how much closer can I go? Like that, I think. This one is called Feel Better Fast, and it has fennel seed, echinacea, astragalus, elderflower, cinnamon, and filtered water, right? And so, who was it? I don't remember which kid it was of mine, but I think their tummy was hurting or something like that. Popped in a few drops of this almost instantly, and I'm not on here just like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm very serious. Like, it's very potent because you have fennel seed. I think it's fennel. Let me double check before I just start saying stuff. Yes, it is fennel. Fennel calms upset stomachs. So one of my children there, I think it was my son, his belly started hurting, and I was like, don't worry. I was like, I got you, son. Let me go get Feel Better Fast. And when I got it, gave him a few drops, and literally almost instantly he felt better. And so this is just so awesome to have on hand, where they just have these little ailments, little symptoms of stuff, and and they're feeling better, right? And then you have Immune Biotic, which has elderflower, and we already know these are herbs that are for immunity, to boost immunity. Echinacea, dandelion root, and this is just another awesome immune boosting tincture to have. And then lastly, I have an elderberry elixir. I have yet to make my own elderberry. It's very simple. I just haven't done it yet, but I'm super excited because I want to make just like a big batch and just have it. But in the meantime, because I don't have it yet, and that's why having these brands that I do trust and love and recommend, I can buy from them and feel peace in my heart knowing the process and knowing that they use, wild harvested or organic herbs to make their products, and understanding the process of how they make it and all that stuff. It puts me at ease, and it brings me peace to know, like, okay, I can trust them, I can buy from them until I make my own. And so this is their elderberry elixir for kids. They also have one for adults. I think the adult one, it's in alcohol based, and then this one is vegetable glycerin based. So yeah, this is awesome, just another immunity booster to have. All right, next on the list is vitamin K. This is my favorite vitamin K. I get it from MitoLife, and they also sell my favorite vitamin E, which I ran out. So when I do run out, or when MitoLife is sold out, which they sell out very quickly, I get the vitamin E by Pure Encapsulations. So let's talk vitamin K first. So vitamin K, there's so much about vitamin K to get into, but I'm going to say it very basic, and I'm just going to explain it like this. Basically, vitamin K helps your immune system do what it's supposed to do. So this is a must-have. This is also very awesome for teeth, but we're not talking about teeth right now, right? But yes, this is very good for your immune system, because when you take this, it's going to help your immune system do and function the way that it's supposed to. So this is an absolute must-have. All right, next, let's talk about vitamin E. So vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that protects our cells from oxidative stress. And I think we all already know what stress does to our body, but specifically oxidative stress definitely weakens our immune system. So when you take vitamin E, you are reducing oxidative stress in the body, which in turn supports a stronger immune response, allowing your body to fight off infections and illnesses. So vitamin E, this is definitely something to take daily. Okay, next, we're gonna talk about this is the holy grail. Ready? Multi-organs and desiccated beef liver. So basically, in the multi-organs, the organs are liver, heart, kidney, pancreas, spleen, and thymus, and then in the liver, it's just liver. This is just a powerhouse supplement to have, and it's not even a supplement, it's food. And the thing about this is if you're not eating a good diet, if your children are not eating a good diet, this is absolutely something that you want to have, because it's so nutrient dense, it's so nutrient rich, that this will literally give your children a lot of the nutrients and vitamins that they need in their body from just consuming animal organs. I know everyone's not hardcore to be like, give me that liver, and they just eat the raw liver. So this is like second best, because it's more palatable. It's also easier to obtain, like some places don't just sell raw liver unless you're close to a farmer, butcher, all that stuff. So these are definitely easily accessible to you. But I just want to share briefly a little bit about animal organs and what they do in your body and why it's so beneficial to your health. So basically, the science behind this is that when you consume that specific organ from an animal, it's going to affect that same organ in your body. So when you're taking liver, obviously it's benefiting your liver, and what it helps us with is energy and methylation. Methylation is very important. Consuming heart benefits blood pressure, cardiovascular functions, and so that's why eating heart is a good thing. Another organ in here is kidney, and if you don't know, what do our kidneys do? They aid in the process of detoxification. Give me all the animal organs, I will take it. And lastly, spleen. Spleen is a very concentrated source of heme iron, which is amazing for our immune system, for a robust immune system, and also for allergy health. So if you're hearing all this, if I was hearing all this for the first time, I'd be like, wow, like I need that, because this is such an awesome whole food to have and to consume daily, because it just aids in so much goodness in our body and just benefiting these functions in our body, detoxifying, boosting our immune system, liver health, heart health. Like, why wouldn't we want to take that, right? So these are absolute must-haves. And I don't like how liver tastes. I don't like how animal organs taste. I've eaten raw liver. I've done it multiple times, so I know what it tastes like raw. I've eaten chicken heart, chicken liver. I've never had beef heart. I want to try those in raw, but what I have accessible to me right now is desiccated powder form. And so you definitely taste it, like you smell it, like if you were to just like maybe do it in water. But the thing is, I sprinkle this in everything. It's like, oh babies, you want eggs? All right, got you. Open that up. Sprinkle it all over the eggs. Oh, we want smoothie? Okay, pour it in the smoothie. Oh, you guys want whatever it is, it's sprinkled in there, and it's just been so awesome for us, and we use it every day. We put it in mostly everything, and I just think that this is an awesome whole food supplement to have, especially if your diet is not like on 10, you know? So these are good. Lastly, I have an awesome first aid kit that I love and I have used for the past 2 years or a year and a half, and there is no ailment, no acute ailments that this has not been able to fix. So this is my homeopathic first aid kit. This is the only thing out of all the things shown that I do not have a link or discount code for. But you open this up and it's just aesthetically so beautiful, right? But that's not what it's about. It's about the healing properties that it contains. So this is homeopathy for the home prescriber. They're extremely potent. The potency is 200 C. So if you know anything about homeopathics, you know that it goes from 6 to 30. There's levels of the potency, and this is the highest level of potency, and it's liquid. And we all know that, or if we don't know, our body absorbs liquid the best. The absorption rate for liquids is the best. And so we have arnica in here, aconite, belladonna, calendula, Hepersoft. Like there's so many things, and this is just another awesome tool to have. And if this is something that you can't purchase, or maybe something that you don't even want, there are other options like that brand Boiron. They have a bunch of homeopathic stuff. I have some arnicas here. Like there's so many options, but I love this one because the absorption rate and how the potency, and because liquid is, it works best with our body. And so we've used this for fevers, where like say my son, he had a teething fever. I grabbed some water, I put a few drops of the belladonna in it, shook it up vigorously to activate all the stuff, and I gave him a few teaspoons and he started feeling better. And you can use this for cuts and scrapes, bruises, headaches. I also had like a really bad stomach ache one night because I ate something that I was not supposed to. It was really bad, and my body was like, girl, how dare you eat this? And not only some, but the whole thing. It was just really bad. And so I fell asleep and I woke up and my stomach was just like it was mad. My body was mad. And so, man, it was so painful. So I took, which one was it that I took? I think it was the Nux Vomica. Yeah, I took that one, and almost instantly, maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, like 5 minutes. Well, instantly I started feeling relief, and then by 5 minutes I was like, wow, like I'm better. And this is just such an awesome tool to have because it's non-toxic and it works holistically with your body. And that's what I'm all about, because all of these products that I've shown you are very holistic. They're the holistic approach, the best approach to take, right? But we also know that there is a very, very, very toxic schedule, and there's a very, very, very much a lot of toxic products that you just want to stay clear from, because like I said, they are not aiding your body in healing. They are affecting your body. They are messing up. They're interrupting different functions in your body. So it's like, why would I take, knowingly, why would we take these things that we know are only making us sicker, that are not helping our immune system get boosted, that are not helping these different functions in our body to thrive, but introducing new foreign things, introducing toxins, introducing food colorings, introducing all these things that wreak havoc on our overall health. Like, man, I am prepared for this season now. Like, come on, winter. Come on, flu and cold, whatever, cold and flu season. I kind of felt weird doing it because I'm not welcoming that, right? Like, back off. But we're prepared. We got our winter wellness arsenal. We are ready. A little cough drops. We got the drops. I got my cough syrup. We got all the things. But I think it's very important to be preventative, and it's also very important to be prepared. I'm not one to be unprepared. I hate it. That is one thing that I hate. I hate the feeling of being unprepared. So I like to have my things. I am prayed up. I am a praying mom, a praying, warring mom. That will always be my first line of defense. I'm gonna link all my discount codes, all the links below. I hope this was of value to you. And again, these are products that I love, that I recommend, and that I know will help your body be healthy and thrive, especially during the winter months. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I did it, Vicky! Did it. Bye.